Hi guys. All right, so I'm streaming Patreon. Give me a second. This is the first time I've done this. Um, Give me 1 second. As you saw with the title, is Checkmate. Sometimes you got to lose to win. Somebody was playing checkers, okay, not chess. So this is a very interesting reading that I'm about to do. But I'm really just trying to get like I read the instructions for setting up this live stream to YouTube with Patreon, but I'm missing. Okay. All right. So sometimes you gotta lose to win. Spirit, thank you so much for allowing me to connect to the collective. So the first message collective is spiritual mission. So as you know, sacred soulmates, the sacred soulmate twin flame journey, same thing, is about a spiritual mission. So it's right here. Okay. Um, so yeah, there's a spiritual mission here that you guys are both on in order to love, learn to love yourselves. And in the process, you come together and you connect, um, you know, to this person that you're calling your twin flame. Now, I just did a reading and it was about the divine masculine and it was about his confessions. And in that particular reading, we saw that there was a lot of mirroring happening. And with this mirroring, it is to teach you how to heal yourself so that your union can be healed, right? Um, so this is about learning how to win the game. And you had to lose at first in order to know how to win. Does that make sense to you guys? You had to lose first in order for you to know how to win the game, right? This journey. And what I talked about is, abandonment issues, issues with rejection, how, you and your person kind of kept like going back and forth with each other because you both made each other feel unwanted, unworthy, um, unloved, et cetera, et cetera. And that was something that you had to realize that is part of your awakening. Why are you running? What makes you run? Rejection issues, issues with self-worth. You have to be honest with yourself to realize, okay, why do I have these patterns? Why do I have these behaviors? Because, if we don't acknowledge the behavior problems, if we don't acknowledge the issues, we're never going to be able to fix the problem, right? And spirit wants us to acknowledge what the problems are so that we can fix them. So I'm very happy that I'm getting these messages, these channel messages, because these are very important for us to grow and evolve. So it says reconciliation is on the table. It's on the table because baby, there is a need for you to understand that you can heal this connection. And in order for you to heal this connection, you must be open. You must be open to it. Awaken your heart. Let love in. Heart chakra. Yeah. Whew. Divine masculine. So your divine masculine is in this energy of beginning to open up their heart. Now, if you saw the thumbnail, you saw that he is someone in front of a chess game and they're losing. And he lost. But part of his lesson was for him to lose in order for him to gain the experience and to gain the awareness of what he lost. Because he didn't know what he had until it was gone, you guys. He didn't know. He did not know what he had until it was gone. Sometimes you gotta lose to win again. And she didn't know what she had until it was gone. If you have to try and try and try, and all you do is fight, right? I don't know the words all the way. Sometimes you gotta lose to win again. So Spirit is saying it's time for you guys to detach from all those things that don't serve and to claim this love. This is a divine connection. This is the truth. So the truth is both of you had to lose in order to gain the wisdom, the knowledge, the insight in order to have this connection and to have this connection in a healthy way, because it wasn't healthy. The way you were doing love before wasn't healthy. Both of you guys were doing love in an unhealthy way. And Spirit wants you to change and wants you to evolve how you were doing love. What's, evolving your values and your beliefs surrounding love. Evolving, how you feel about yourself surrounding love. Like, what do you feel in your heart to be true when it comes to love, right? What do you feel in your soul when it comes to love? Do you feel that you deserve it? Do you deserve it? I'm here to tell you that you absolutely, positively deserve love. Absolutely. I'm here to tell you that love is yours, and you only have to be open to it. And I think that is the disconnect. I think that we thought that we had to do so many things. Yeah, it comes with healing. Healing comes with a lot. But the first primary thing is to be open to it. And if you're not open to it, there's no amount of healing that you could do that's going to bring it in. And a lot of times we don't realize that because we're doing the work, we're eating better, we're doing self-love affirmations, self-care. But what we neglected was the fact that we closed our hearts off. And you're probably thinking, well, that's the whole purpose of healing. Yeah, it is. But once you go into hermit mode, or once you go into that isolation, sometimes you're so self-focused that you're not opening up to outside of self. And that's okay, because you need that for a certain amount of time. But then once you get what you need from all that healing, you need to get back out there and open up your heart and show your person what you've learned. But a lot of you guys have been stuck at this crossroads of thinking, oh, well, maybe I'm not ready, and your partner maybe feels the same way. Maybe I'm not ready. And okay, let's just say you're not ready, which is totally okay, right? It's okay to not be ready. What can you do to be ready, right? Because the whole purpose of this lesson is getting you ready, preparing you for union. That's the whole purpose. The Spirit is saying that's what we've been doing. We've been preparing you. You've been seeing it as a negative thing, separation, and you've been hurt. You've been suffering. But Spirit is saying that, you allowed all of that suffering, but we just wanted to acknowledge that there were some things you needed to fix, or to heal, rather, in order for you to be ready for this union, because you weren't ready. Obviously, you had trust issues, self-worth issues, insecurities. Didn't think you had enough money, didn't think you looked good enough, you didn't think you were skinny enough. This man didn't think he was rich enough to provide for you, whatever the case may be. So Spirit is saying, now you've been through a couple of cycles. You've been through the suffering, the mourning, the grieving. What do you need now for you to feel ready? I'm trying to get it. So if you hear me typing, it's because I'm still trying to connect to Patreon. So please bear with me as I try to multitask, okay? All right. So I'm going to pull some more cards in a second. But based on these three cards, it's telling a really strong story to me. It is. It's telling me a very strong message. It's saying to me that somebody here wants reconciliation. But the problem was you didn't know how to go about it because you were afraid. You were afraid, and that's understandable. I'm afraid sometimes, and it's okay to be afraid, right? So let's talk about divine masculine, divine feminine. As you can see, they have their backs turned to each other. They're not looking at each other. Why? Why? Because they've been hurt. They've hurt each other. They're hurt by other people. And it is going to be very difficult for these two people to come back together if they don't both equally put in the work. Okay, 11-11 as I say that. All right, so let's go ahead and yeah, we got regret. Both of you guys have to work through this regret and whatever you've been repressing. That has to be worked through. And again, both of you guys are regretting because you both feel like you lost the game, right? No, Spirit says you haven't. Spirit is saying that, oh, what was that sticking out? I don't know if someone caught it. Let me know. Spirit says, no, you didn't lose. Spirit says that Spirit says is what you are doing is you're gaining perspective, a different one. Oh, back. Yeah, and you're gaining self-worth. And what you're gaining through this mirroring, right, is wisdom. Wisdom. Spirit says we came in with intervention. We did to help. Clarify masculine. So I'm going to clarify masculine here. Ooh, Chile. So we got a strong masculine coming through with an Ace of Wands and a Sun card. You're being asked to trust divine timing. Your twin flame will have an epiphany. Goddamn. Oh, this is beautiful, you guys. So your masculine is going to be coming through with an Ace of Wands, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Sun card, clarity, strength, and empowerment, and divine timing. Okay, there is a recognition, twin flames. There is an epiphany. There is clarity. Your masculine is getting clarity of the twin flame union. Let's ask about the feminine. Beautiful. So this is gorgeous, you guys. I mean, this is gorgeous. Ace of Wands, new beginning, and Ace of Wands, new vigor, new action is going to be taken. This is courage. This is strength. This is empowerment. This is timing. Timing is going to be right when the masculine comes in to reclaim this twin flame union. There has been an epiphany and a breakthrough. There is clarity. He is trusting his intuition. He is coming. Feminine. Give me some clarity on the feminine energy. What's going on with the feminine? I told you she is open. Or by this time, divine timing, she will be open to receiving him. And she will be open to receiving this gift. Now, they're showing a third party at the bottom, but we're not paying attention to that. Yep. We have regret, repression, and we have self-worth. Okay, so this is what's coming out. So for the feminine, what's coming out is worth, self-worth, knowing your worth, alchemy, healing, okay? And this is about dreams. This is about receiving those messages from your divine ancestors through your dreams. They are guiding you through your dreams. They're letting you know that you are about to get karmic justice. You are going to get justice from the manipulation, from the past, from anything that was trying to block the connection, from anything that kept you guys separate. Masks are coming off, and there is going to be someone coming in regretful for how they treated you. And I really feel like this is the masculine. I'm also feeling for some of you guys are finally releasing the past, releasing control, releasing the longing, the illusion of separation, taking off your false mask, releasing those false beliefs about yourself, and releasing repressed emotions. Because this is needed for this to happen. Spirit is saying that you are needing to receive. Don't worry about the third party. Don't worry about that. Know that your masculine is coming. I want to get some more clarifiers for the feminine. Let me put some of these back. Feminine. Oh, change. Wow. You're having the courage to change. Yes, you're going through a transformation. You're no longer going to close off your energy and resist this. That is what's coming through. Yes, seeing this from a different perspective. Autumn. So the fall season is very big for you. Transcendence, overcoming those things that kept you stuck, kept you afraid of opening your heart to the masculine. Ooh, rebuilding. Wow. Lots of self-care was put into this rebuilding of you. You've been hurt. You've been hurt. And it's understandable. You've been hurt. You've been hurt. And it's understandable why you would want to close your heart off. I get it. I get it, sweetie. Honey, I understand. Your girl's been through it. Okay? So we have big things. And Spirit is saying, all you got to do is receive. I'm going to leave this. Just give me one for the masculine. What does he need to do? She needs to receive, let go of the past, and he needs to release confusion and regret. Okay? Both of you guys do. Yeah. I'm checking the stream to see if it works on my phone. It's working. Wow. You can watch me on Patreon. Okay, good. It's working. Wow. You can watch me on Patreon. Okay, good. It's working. Wow. All right. Okay, so Patreon people can watch. Good. I just wanted to make sure. Okay. Both of you guys have to get out of your comfort zone. That's the problem. Both of you guys have to get out of your comfort zone. Okay? So if you guys can learn to do this, this is big. This is big, you guys. If you can come out of your comfort zone, you guys will be able to come into union quicker. I think the problem is there has been a disconnect on what the lesson really was about. I think that you guys were in a space where you guys did not understand that this lesson was bigger than just, my twin flame is not talking to me. It was about you healing yourself. You have to heal yourself in order for you to be able to come into union with your person. Okay, so let's go. So Spirit, let's talk about this comfort zone. Clarify comfort zone. There it is, that regret energy again. There it is, feeling regretful because this person didn't, they missed an opportunity. They feel that they lost. But again, sometimes you got to lose to win again. Sometimes you got to lose something in order to see what you lost. Clarify. I want to feel that way again, is what he's saying. This is what he regrets. He wants to feel the connection with you. Oh, shit. But look, he's also regretting that he had picked a third party over you, beloveds. He regrets that. I wonder if I can, give me a second. I want to check something. I want to make this public for you guys on YouTube too. I know I don't be knowing. Oh, yeah, I could do it. So it is imperative for you both to understand that you both have to open up your hearts in order for this to work. Clarify heart chakra. Yeah, offer. Open up your heart to this connection. Open your heart to this connection, you guys. Venus. Listen to your intuition. There is an offer coming in. Your person's confused. There's a third party. Tell me about this confusion in this third party. Wow, when I said there's an offer coming in, the bottom of the deck, we had gifts. So I'm going to acknowledge that. Clarify this third party. He's having an epiphany about this third party. I'm telling you. He's having an epiphany. And you know, when I do this tapping on my card, this means that I'm connected because Spirit is speaking through me to you. Because your whole focus has been on this third party. It's coming. It's coming. And thank you. And what is this epiphany about? He knows the truth. Ooh, I'm getting tingles in my spine. Is that a good thing? Tingles in my spine? He knows the truth, you guys. You know I'm crazy. He's getting tingles. Okay, I'm getting tingles too. Okay, truth. Truth be told, what's the truth though? So what's the truth? What is he learning about this third party? Ooh, Chile. He knows that he has made a mistake, you guys. He feels very guilty. You know? Do you blame him? He feels guilty. He feels guilty. And he feels guilty because of the fact that he lost you. But guess what? It's in that losing you is where he will find his victory. It is in losing you is where he will find the resolution the piece to the puzzle. And what was the piece that was missing? The piece that was missing was the fact that he was too afraid of coming out of this comfort zone. He was too afraid of releasing. So yeah, he sabotaged. He sabotaged his connection. Sorry. He sabotaged his connection. Some of you guys are streaming from Patreon. If you're from Patreon, just let me know, okay? And I made it public to YouTubers too. So I'm streaming on both ends. So we have strength. Yeah. He will overcome this comfort zone and he will take action. Ace of Wands. I see someone overcoming and I see someone taking action. Finally, someone is saying, yes, I'm ready to take action. I'm ready. I'm ready to win at this game. Okay. He was playing, you were playing chess, but he was playing checkers. I feel like I'm feeling like the universe is correcting me. The universe was like, no. You both were playing checkers. We were playing chess. We were putting the pawns and the people in place to get this person, to get this lesson. You both had to lose in order to win. And when I first got that channeling, I didn't understand it at first because I was like, what do you mean? But then when I thought about it, I was like, yeah, I did feel like I did feel defeated, because I had to suffer. I had to feel pain. And not necessarily that we had to, but it just comes with it, right? When you really love someone, you go into separation, you're going to feel a sense of pain and you're going to feel hurt. And Spirit is saying, yeah, but part of the reason pain came with this lesson was because that pain is what's getting you to see what needs to be healed. Yeah, I was streaming on Patreon. I just made it live. So that's why I've been started. I'm 25 minutes in. So you might have to go to the beginning to watch from the beginning. I was having trouble connecting to Patreon. So I made it public to you guys so you guys could see. But it's streaming on Patreon. So Spirit is saying both of you guys, sacred soulmates, came out. And I love that this card came out. Sacred soulmates, both of you guys need to establish new patterns. Sometimes you got to lose to win. If you know the song from Fantasia, she says, sometimes you got to lose to win again, right? And I'm going to look up the lyrics because I don't know the lyrics to the song very well. But there is a part in the song where she says, if you have to try, and all you do is fight, right? It's almost saying that you need to fight for yourself to heal. Lose to win. Fantasia. You guys might know the song. She says, never felt so ugly, pretending that he loves me. Sometimes it's just that money, never had to afford me. Now I'm sick and tired. You just taking right off. Know when I forgive you. You ain't here for dinner like I'm a beginner. I love you for the inner. And the next guy is out there somewhere, but you won't dare because you're too scared. Wow. Wow. And she put, have you ever needed someone so bad that he ain't willing to make it last? Sometimes you got to lose to win again. If it makes you cry, and all you do is fight, can't get no sleep at night, sometimes you got to lose to win again. Ever felt this story? All you did was worry. Thought it would get better, but it's failing or falling more than ever. Oh, it's falling more than ever. I just hope that we would, because you've always up to no good. Maybe I'll take someone else to show me better, but I don't want to leave you, right? And she said, have you ever needed someone so bad, but he ain't willing to make it last? Sometimes you got to lose to win again. So she's basically saying that she had to go through that with him so that she could know that she deserved better, is basically what she's talking about. Hey, baby, right? So if you know the song, she basically had to lose to know what she deserves. That's why self-worth came out. That's the conflict. That's the trigger. The Spirit is saying, yeah, you both are triggering each other. You both are triggering each other to see what parts of you need to heal. So you both know that you both deserve better. You both deserve this love. You know, and I'm sorry that y'all didn't get to see the beginning of this reading, but when you go back and watch it, you're going to see why Spirit is saying that. Because the three main messages that are here are, this is what's happening. Spiritual mission. The mission is for you guys to come together. Reconciliation. Both of you guys got to open up your heart. It is important. You guys are so close to union, you don't even understand. And you're missing the lesson. Tell me what this the divine masculine wants to say to the feminine. And if you missed the first part, if you're just jumping in, they have their backs turned to each other. Please like the chat if you haven't already done so. Clarified masculine. I lost myself. Yeah. And clarified feminine, bottom of the deck, we need to let each other go. Feminine says, my life is not together as it seems. Both of you guys at the bottom, we need to let each other go. You need to let the old versions of you go. You need to let the old versions of yourselves that says that I'm not good enough, that I'm not lovable, that I fuck up and that I'm not healed and I'm broken and I'm all of these things that you're not. You need to heal those parts and you need to let that go. Because the universe is wanting you to see your divinity. The universe is saying you are sacred soulmates in a twin flame journey. And it's saying that it says this deck was created with the intention that to whoever finds it may recognize your own divinity and receive love in all its purest forms. I hope this provides you a better insight into your sacred soulmate journey. But when this comes out, sacred soulmates, this means that yes, you are starting to be awakened. That this sacred journey was not meant to hurt you. It was meant to make you better. But yes, you had to lose first before you could win at this game. Chess, not checkers, baby. If you know how to play chess, you know that it's not an easy game. It's a game of strategy. It's a game of making the right decisions. It's a game of it's calculation, being calculated to the point where you're using your intelligence to make the best decisions, because you're having to see how one decision is going to affect the next move, right? And if I make this decision, it's going to have a ripple effect on all the other moves. I have to make the right decisions, right? But the universe is saying that we were in charge of the chessboard and we were putting the right key players in position to get you guys to heal individually so that you could be whole and come together. Not come together both fragmented. It don't work like that. Come together both whole. Come together whole. He's lost himself. You're not together, as it seems. Okay? Both of you guys need to work on self. And the reason why this title is so important is, what did you lose? What did you lose? He's saying, I lost myself. And you're saying that my life is not together. This is acknowledging that in order for you to win, you're going to have to fix those parts of yourself that you lost. Stability, mental stability, emotional stability, physical stability, both of you guys. Self-worth, self-love, confidence, self-esteem, all of that has been affected. But if you don't know, if you don't go through it and see, if you don't fall down, it's like Spirit is saying, no, you have to crawl before you walk, is what they're trying to say. They're saying that a baby, they're saying, look at a baby, because I keep seeing someone falling down and getting back up. They said, look at a baby. How many times does the baby have to keep falling before it learns how to walk? It doesn't just get up and start running. No, baby, that's not how it works. That baby has to take a step or two, fall. It gets back up and try again. Takes another couple of steps, it falls. You have to hold the baby up. It falls over. Pick the baby back up, falls over. It's a process, is what they're saying to me. Sometimes you got to get back up and try and keep trying. Don't resign just because things are not going your way. Don't resign because it's getting hard. So, tell me about these two. Yeah. This fell on the masculine. So masculine is in a toxic, codependent relationship. So now I'm going to have to do the feminine. Feminine is in stalemate energy, avoiding the union altogether. So yeah, feminine, you're closed off because you have a false mask on, because you have false beliefs surrounding this connection. And this masculine is struggling to let go of something toxic. Maybe childhood wounds, both of you guys. Maybe a relationship, a third party. Whatever the case may be, both of you guys have to realize, in order for this reconciliation to take place, these have to be cleared out first. Clarify reconciliation. Yes. Once you free yourself, both of you guys, there is a new opportunity for you guys to come together. Beautiful. Beautiful. But they're saying that there is going to need to be self-care. And you guys are doing it. And I'm very grateful, because I feel like you guys are doing it. I feel like both of you guys are healing. You may not even know that your masculine's healing, but he's healing. And he might not even know that you're healing. He could see it. I think the feminines, we show our healing. But, a lot of times us feminines, we like to portray that everything is fine on our end. But is it really fine? Are you really happy? Because all those damn pictures you post on Snapchat and Instagram, you look hella happy, feminine. But are you really happy? You look like you definitely moved on, but have you really moved on? Or are you just still hurt? And you just don't want to show it? And I'm not saying show your pain. I'm not saying to stay in that energy. But I'm saying, like, are you really good? Or is it just a mask that you wear? Right? Didn't we see false mask? I put it up somewhere. Didn't we see false mask? Is that just a mask? Get to the real healing so that you can get the blessing. Get to the real healing. Awaken. And the way awakening has to be in honesty. It has to be in truth. It cannot be covered in lies or repression or deception or self-doubt, because this is what you're covering up. You got to really get to the core of this doubt, lack consciousness, that it's not going to work, that it's not going to happen, that he's going to be with the karmic, or I'm not good enough, or I'm not this and I'm not that, and things are not happening for me, and things are not working out. Whatever that is, Spirit is saying that's not from the higher self. That's coming from a lower vibratory state of yourself, the shadow that needs to be healed and integrated. Because if you don't heal it, you're not going to pull yourself out of that cycle. And guess what's coming out? This is the truth. Be honest with yourself. That's where you first start in the healing process. What is it that needs to be healed? Take off your mask or false pretense of everything's good, I'm good. You know, what do you really need to heal? What is causing you to be so closed off, so resistant? Fear, when it boils down to it. And what makes you fearful? Can somebody tell me, if you don't mind, what makes you really fearful? Because for me, what makes me fearful is rejection. I'm scared of being rejected. I'm scared of being hurt again. That's why I close off. Why do you close off? Probably the same reason. And if you don't heal that, when the masculine comes in, you're going to always close off the heart. And then he's going to mirror it right back to you. That's all. That's all. So both of you guys are healing because both of you guys had to lose each other. You had to lose something that was a blessing in your life. And and trust me, you lost, because you wouldn't be crying over him or her. You wouldn't be crying. You wouldn't be suffering if it wasn't a loss. You wouldn't be feeling so much pain in your heart if it wasn't a loss. You lost. But now it's time for you to win. It's time. It's time. Know your worth. Know your divinity here. Know how much power you have just by your thoughts alone, just by knowing that you're good enough, that you are worthy of receiving love, joy, and happiness, that you are worthy of this beautiful blessing from the universe, this beautiful gift, this gift that you could be in a partnership with someone that is so sacred, that it is bigger than just a regular 3D relationship. This is bigger than that. That's why our relationships are harder. Spirit is saying that we have lessons of Mars. This is about that conflict, getting past the physical. And I know that for some of you guys, this is not just about sex. Mars is about conflict. It says here purely physical attraction, fire, and passion. Get past the earthly desires is what it's saying. Get past the desire to just be in union. It's bigger than just being with this person. Release control. And I feel like this is mostly for your masculine, because, you know, they be out here having fun. I know I'm celibate, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, but they, you know, the masculine, they're not so, you know, they're a little bit free-spirited, I'm going to say. But at the end of the day, someone wants another chance to make things right and to do better. This is for both of you guys. You both need to this chance to make things right with each other, but you need to make things right with self. And I'm hearing Lauryn Hill saying, how you going to win if you ain't right within? Jeez Louise, that came through so vividly, so clear. How you going to win if you ain't right within? I know I'm not saying it like she said it, but that doesn't even matter. But look, that's what I heard. Spirit is talking to me. How are you going to win if you ain't right within? Spirit, is talking. Not only do this person want to come back and make things right, you need to want to come back and make things right. And not only that, Spirit is saying that there is a new beginning for you guys. But the new beginning needs to first start within yourself. Heal yourself. Call back the parts of you that you have lost. Your strength, your courage, your divinity, your worth, your value, your beauty, your truth. Call all of that back to you and be authentically you without having to change or to fit a perception of what you think you're supposed to be. So you got a new beginning. So Spirit says the reason why you feel like you're losing is because sometimes you got to lose to win. Sometimes you got to lose that first chess game a couple of times to learn how to play the game. If you play chess, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You're going to lose a couple of matches. And then you're going to realize, oh, that's how you play. Because you're going to realize that you have to come from a space, a different perspective in order to win the game. You got to go in the game making the right moves. Do you hear me? Checkmate. I get it. Checkmate. I get it. Checkmate. I see what I was doing wrong. Checkmate. I'm not going to react that way. Checkmate. I'm not going to say that no more. Checkmate. I'm going to be more understanding and more patient. Checkmate. I'm going to check myself first. Beautiful. So, Spirit, what is the end goal? What is the end goal? The end goal is a rebirth. The end goal is a rebirth in order for you to bring in this stability, this harmony between the two souls. Who is coming into union? Yes. Yes. Spirit says yes. We are assisting them to release this confusion, this illusion, and so they can have true clarity. Beautiful. It's very clear. So the universe says, your spirit guides are saying, we're assisting you to release this Neptunian confused energy, and we're bringing you clarity. And this clarity is going to help you win. And when they win, what do they win? What do they win? Okay, it was trying to come out. You surrender. Wow. You surrender, you purge, you release pain. That's how you win. No more being burdened by this pain, these wounds. Chiron, wounded healer. No more being burdened by these wounds. No more being burdened by everything you've been through in the past. Completing of that cycle. Beautiful. Wow. Divine intervention. And gratitude. Abundant. So presently, they want you to stay grounded and be in the present. They want you to know that the divine is watching over this situation, and you're being guided, and everything is being put into place so that you can have this Ace of Cups, so you can have this new beginning, so you can have this growth, so that you can have karmic justice over the karma, the lessons. You can have justice, okay? And with justice, right? So they're saying that there will be a severing of an old karmic contract. And once you sever that contract, karma will be fulfilled. After karma is fulfilled, there is the awakening, and then there's integration of union, and there is a new beginning, Ace of Pentacles, and there is a reunion. All right. So that's the reading. If you didn't get to see it from the beginning, go back and watch it from the beginning. I'm sorry. I was streaming on Patreon first. Let me know what you thought about that. Let me know. You know, I like to hear your feedback. I didn't want to make this one super long. Let me know what you felt, what you thought about it. Watch the whole thing in its entirety. I'm sorry about the little hangups. Trying to get used to using Patreon and the live stream feature. I will perfect it. Please join me later, though. I'm going to be doing the ammonia jar. Please become a patron to see that. You can become a patron for as little as $1 a month. For you to see the, you get an oracle reading with that. But for you to get those love oracle reads, and to participate in the live readings, you do need to be a patron. So you can join for $5.55. You can join for $7.77, which is my silver package, and then I have my gold package, which is the $11.11 package. To get all access to everything, all packages and all extendeds is $15 a month. All right. I love you guys. Thank you so much for joining once again. Bye.